Hello and welcome to this tutorial about using Wordle. I'm writing a blog post today about the verb to be and how boring it can be to write with and work with. And this is an old trick that my German professor taught me, which was to write without using the verb to be. And it's kind of difficult. Our students like to use the same phrases over and over, and it becomes repetitive. And one of the ways I've found to make writing easier and more interesting and to eliminate repetition is to have the students use a thing called Wordle. Now, I've already written part of my post, and I'm going to stop here so I can show you how to use Wordle. What I do is I take what I've written and I copy it. Copy and paste. Okay, and then I go to a website called Wordle. It's www.wordle. It's already on mine. I use it a lot. Wordle.net. And then that's what the site looks like. And then I click on Create Your Own. And here it asks me to paste in a bunch of text. I've already got that, so I'm going to paste it in there. And then I'm going to click Go. Now it takes a little while because the JavaScript is running, but be patient. We'll give it a few moments. You may be prompted to ask if you really want to run this. Go ahead and say yes, it's a relatively safe site. Oh, okay. And there's my Wordle. Now, what Wordle does is it collects all the words, and based on the number of times I use the word, that will create a larger word in the Wordle, in the word cloud. For example, I use the word writing quite a bit, so it'll be bigger. Now, if I want to see all of the words that my students are using most often, what I do is I go to Edit, and I hope it'll work. I go to Language, I'm sorry. And then you'll see some options here. You can change it to different languages depending on whichever one you're using. Let's see. Down here it gives me a word count if I would like to use that, and it will show me how often I'm using them. Wow, look at that. I used my 8 times. Okay, I'll click Done. Let's click on Language again. Let's see. Here you want to click on Do Not Remove Common Words. And if you click on that, there we go. It will put in the larger, wow, I used 2 a lot. Some of these words you just can't avoid using, but 2 is clearly the most common, and then the, followed by be, and. I'm going to have to work on be. That's the one I'm trying to eliminate. So let's see, I'll go back to Language. Well, anyway, what I do here is I have the students click on the option to show the most common words, and then I ask them to go back to their writing and try to eliminate as many of those as possible so that all of these words, all these big words here, are about the same size as the other words, so they're about a medium rather than a large. And what that does is it eliminates a lot of the repetition. It forces them to look for new words. In the case of to be, or have, or make, or do, they will have to run to their thesaurus or go online to an online dictionary and look for those options that they've never really thought of before. So that's the little tutorial I have for you today. If you want to know more about Wordle, I'm placing a few more videos in the post. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much.